Hey, beautiful people. I hope y'all having a blessed life. Yeah, sometimes I still just don't get it. I just don't get it. So I really be trying to comprehend it. Like certain things I just don't get. I be looking, so what I don't get is, okay, I know that demonic spirits jump into people. I know some of these people that's walking around here are just full of demons. Just like the vessel is demonic. I've seen the demon without the skin. Again, I told y'all, if y'all look at my other videos, I told y'all there was a demon that came into a room when I was at a hotel in Pasadena, Texas, when I left my ex. And excuse me, I'm looking back on it now. I guess God put that in my brain to talk about because I'm looking back on it now. And she told me after the fact, because I told her about the experience, and she was like, that was probably me. I knew. So the weird part, okay, follow me. I'm gonna try to separate but bring together. So before the demon came into my room, or maybe it was already there watching me, I had this overwhelming horny experience, because I hadn't done nothing with nobody or nothing like that. So I was gonna pleasure myself, and I'm over here pleasuring myself, so I can feel her energy like embarking on my moment with me and myself. I could literally feel it. I could feel her, tapping into my energy. And so I didn't know about all of that then. And which, like I said, she said later, that was probably me. And I told her, you can back up. No, I rebuke you. I literally felt her energy. Now, what I did not know that God is like giving me the revelation of now is that demon, that was her. Is that right? I need you to confirm this, Lord. I need you to confirm it. Because you're saying it, but I need you to confirm it some kind of way. That was her. Give me a yes somewhere. Let me see. Look, I'll be looking for YES somewhere. Like, even in the words of... That ain't good enough. I see that. No, that say Enoch. Somebody wrote... It looked like somebody wrote Enoch. That's weird. Oh, no. Let me turn this down. So, yeah. What is my song? So, I'm gonna go with that was her. And if it was not her, let me just tell y'all, the way these demons look, I don't know how all of them look. I know some of them have snake faces, and that's only because I've heard another person's testimony about their situation, their experience. But the demon that I experienced was translucent, black eyes. I hear God talking to me now. My wheels is going. Black eyes with rainbow colors on the inside. And it's so weird because God's bringing me back to a time when I went to a retreat and I was healing my childhood traumas with this spiritual teacher. And I went through this, I don't want to say psychosis, because I don't think that would be the right word. I went through this deep hypnosis, I guess you would say, to find out who I am. And that's when God confirmed the thing that was inside of me, that I was an earth angel. And I saw way back when, I saw the pyramids, and then I saw these alien looking things that had rainbows in them, right? And I see these people with bow and arrows killing them off. And when I was looking through the eyes of the experience, I was one of those people. I was one of those aliens. Okay. And I saw many other lifetimes. What God is trying to connect me with is that the demon that I saw in my room and the alien experience when I traveled back to who lifetimes that I was, and I realized that I was also one of those beings. God's trying to show me that God said that's your people. Some angels, which I'll call aliens, they're beings. They're I heard Rainbow Bright. That's funny. I heard Rainbow Bright. Like, okay, so some celestial beings go astray. And let's say that was my ex who's in my room. That person had went astray. So okay, I'm getting it, Lord. All right. So when they talk about siphoning energy, literally what you're not seeing is them really around you and them literally siphon your energy. They could time travel to where you are, or what you say, astral travel. But she was in the physical in my room. So she literally was draining my energy to kill me, to take all of what I was. Okay, so that was her. God said yes. God's giving me a hard yes. She was once what we call an angel, like myself. So that's how I look underneath. A little bit different. Just a little bit different. But for the most part of it, yes. Okay. You're rare and unique. God said you're stunning. Thank you, Lord. So there are angels that they go astray and they become energy vampires, siphoning your energy, taking your energy to drain you of who you are, your powers, everything that you created to be, because they don't have it and they don't do the work to get it. They just want to take from you. And if they feel like they're your twin flame, they feel like, oh, that's theirs. That's just not true. Yours is yours and theirs is theirs. They don't do the work, then it's them. They don't have the right to come and take anything from you to make themselves feel better, to make themselves feel more powerful, to make themselves feel more creative. They don't have the right to do that. That's why you go on this spiritual journey, so that you can stand up for yourself, know who you are in the Lord, and put their asses in their place. Because these demons that be gang stalking me, these people are just fucking weirdos. There is I don't even know any other word. Sicko, weirdo, psychological issues, and it's just what it is. I'm not trying to dog nobody, but it is what it is. These people, they possess. They are mind controlled. You know what I'm saying? They are spellware. They got all this shit going on with them, and they have not awakened to what's really going on in reality. And some of them who are awakened, they choose to be dark. Is a choice. Like my ex, my fake flame, chose to be dark, chose to come up against me, chose to do all the things so that she can have control over my life and everything that I possess and everything that I work hard for, instead of doing her own work. So this is the shit that be going on in the world, and I just wanted to talk about it for a moment, and that's it. They just pathetic, y'all. It's what it is. It's what it is. Even when I was asleep, I didn't do the fuck shit that these people do. And the crazy thing is, I realized today that when I was in the store about maybe 30-40 minutes ago, and I saw this man standing with his family, and he looked so out of place to me with that family, but he looked like the way I used to look, like this. Literally. That's how I used to walk on the earth. I would snap out of, I would go into a trance like that even sometimes back in the day when I was driving. It just happened just like that. That's spell work, y'all. That's mind control. I mean, it looked like there was nothing there. He was just in a stare. I'm like, man, that's so fucking me. The way I was. It was so bad. It was so bad. And you know what the doctors tell you, which be a part of it that I know now? Oh, you're having a stare seizure. No, bitch, y'all not having stare seizures. Y'all being mind controlled, mind manipulated, and motherfucking spell work put on y'all because this world is controlled by a big ass dark demonic cult. What they call the cartels. This world is literally controlled by a demonic dark cult, which consists of corrupted government, corrupted officials, corrupted criminals. This is what people who have psychological issues, who have for real psychological issues, full of traumas, full of drama, full of, you know, all the darkness that they didn't heal from and don't choose to. They rather go and purge and kill and steal and destroy and rape and molest and be a pedophile, all those things. That's what they chose to do. And if you're somebody who doesn't want to be a part of that, they try to dominate you, fuck with you, and cause, you know, health issues, you know, by the way of mental illness. Okay, and how they do that? Gang stalking, you know, constantly doing the most, you know, doing spell work on you. But when you are chosen, or if you just awaken, because everybody has a purpose and everybody has gifts, if you awaken, then you'll know this, and you'll know that you'll be able to fight if you believe in God and have faith. And although that walk ain't easy, it's better than being controlled by these motherfuckers doing what they want you to do, stealing your energy, all things that you work for, stealing your creativity to fill their empty ass fucking vessels up. These demons. You give the right over to them when you don't fight. You feel me? When you scared and all that, you I don't know what to tell you. You know, and it's not just because I'm an earth angel that I'm able to do this. Anybody can do it. I'm literally living an experience in a human body. Literally. I have no motherfucking, my powers that I know I have in the heavens. What it? Like my physical powers to crush things. God didn't let me have that. I'm literally having to walk this walk just like anybody else. Just like these demons have power, which I be like, God, you know, that's kind of wrong now. You know, you gotta you letting the demons do the shit, have the powers and shit like that. And yeah, you know, I got some powers, but I can't crush nothing. I can't do that. And I know I have those powers. You know, they walking all over my free will, but they can do what the fuck they want with their free will. I'm like, that shit ain't, nah, that ain't fair, Lord. Need some balance and order in this world. You know, God said you gonna step into your power because you're right. That's right. Because they have done all that. They have been in their power. They have used their powers on you more than once. God said a whole bunch of them have come up against you. Okay, well, let's, you know, order and balance. And that's what gives me the right. I hear you, God. So that's what's going to give me the right to be able to use my powers as I continue to walk on this journey and continue to open up and continue to, you know, stand in my power that I already have, and the ones that I really want, literally, that you'll be able to see. You know, I've seen some shit, but they got powers that they use constantly against the world, people. You know, and God's like, he gonna make it right. Well, all right, Lord, let's make it right. Let's make it right. Because it ain't been fair. You know, and I know life is not fair, but now that shit, that's no, because, you know, we can do this. If it ain't gonna be fair, then why the fuck am I being fair? If it ain't gonna be fair, Lord, I can get off into some shit now and really fight the fuck back. You know, I could get off into some shit and really fight the fuck back. Demolish these motherfuckers. You know, but God is God, so I stay humble. I stay in my lane. They don't stay in their lane though, and let God be God. Anytime He say, just fuck over. You got the power. Do it. You gave me some. He gave me the power to do. You want me to stomp these hoes? What you want me to do, Lord? You want me to twist them on the inside? Huh? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Cause see me, if I had to pick, honestly, I want to see like they can't help it. They just been swarming around me. They like robots. Y'all should see them. But anyway, I would make them look in the mirror. Because I feel like that's the most powerful, that is the most powerful power that, one of the most powerful powers that one can have right now. To cause these demons, since they stepped on my free will, to cause all of these demons, these corrupted police officers, to look in the mirror and see themselves for who they are. And go through the fucking same shit that they have put others through. I mean, all the way down to the motherfucking homelessness. Make them remember all the way to their childhood traumas and face that shit, that pain. Get them isolated, because these motherfuckers don't like being isolated. Because they like too much attention. They like attention. They like to be seen, heard, thought of, praised. Them motherfuckers don't like being alone. And they have to be in groups because they punk asses ain't nothing but punks by themselves. They're fucking wusses. To just it be you and them and they ain't got no backup, they ain't gonna do that. You step on their foot and they stepped on yours, and you step back on their foot. They call, she done stepped on my foot. She stepped on my foot, y'all. Then the people coming. She stepped on my foot. She stepped on my foot. They don't tell that they stepped on your foot first. Nah, they always gotta look like the villain. You gotta always look like the villain. They always gotta look like the victim. They hit you, you hit them back. Their story's not gonna be, I hit her. It's gonna be, she hit me. She hit me. That's why you gotta get these motherfuckers on camera, because these hoes lie. And then let me tell you, they mess with your phone. Cause I was sitting there like, I'm recording this lady the other night who did the fuck shit, and then I'm looking back at the video. They got in my phone because the license plate, it's got like, I can't explain, it's like whited out, and it's a video. So that's how you know they be in your phone. Cause I was like, what the fuck? And then I knew I had recorded it, and then it wasn't in there. You know what I'm saying? So they be doing some fuck shit. They do fuck shit. I just can't wait. I'm serious, y'all. I'm gonna be so pissed off at God. I'm gonna be 100%. I'm gonna be so pissed off at God if God don't do what He say He gonna do. I'm gonna be so pissed off at God. I'm probably gonna be like the most rebellious ass fucking angel that ever walked the motherfucking earth. I'm being real, because I appreciate the journey. I appreciate, learning stuff, and I appreciate, stepping into my power, but you ain't about to sit up here and teach me about loving myself, boundaries, standing up for myself, speaking up, knowing how powerful I am, and then you let these demons come over here and fucking crowd my space. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at these motherfuckers. Look, this is shit they do. Look, this what they do all day long. Look, they come through the parking lots, roll up in there. As soon as you put the camera on, they want to act like, oh, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just parking. No, this is the shit they do all day long. Ride up and through the parking lot. They come from the back way, the side way. They come in the front. As soon as you turn that camera on their ass though, and they see, honey, they act like they normal then. But honey, when the camera ain't facing them, most of the time, and some of them they don't care. But Child, they just ride up and down. They'll come up in here and go out. See, look. See? They drive up in here. Look, see? And they roll out. That's what they do. They swarm. It's like, you know, a swarm of people. Just like the maroon truck. They park way over there. They spy on you, and it be a lot of trucks. Look. All this is like robots. It'd be like, it's just like robots. You know? They just they come up and through the up and look the police. Look. And that's the motherfuckers that's evil. These bitches right here. Look at this. Look, see? This is what they do. Now y'all see this a whole wall back here. Look. It's a whole wall back here. This is the shit they do. The police and all. Look. This is what I deal with every day. You know, somewhere if there's a police station or police somewhere around, look, to see they turn and turn out and come in and come out and go to the side, and you know, they don't be wanting shit. They don't be wanting nothing. They just want to come in and come out of here. Look, this is the shit. This literally is the swarming. I call it swarming because when they come in and they pull out and they leave out, or they'll park if they know they're being recorded, and then to make it look like, oh, I'm just parking. No, they're not. They literally swarming, you know. And then the police, they come out and do the same thing. Sometimes. But that's how they do. That's their MO. So anyway, what I was talking about, y'all. I'm gonna be really pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off because I'm gonna be like, you know, you done taught me all this, you know, self-love and stand up for myself and all of that and my power. But then you got these fucking demons. They don't boundaries. Oh, these motherfuckers get all up in your motherfucking boundaries. I'm like, what good is it to learn fucking boundaries when you allow these motherfuckers to get all up in your damn boundaries? What good is it standing your truth when you talking to motherfuckers who straight lie? What good is to have power when you letting these motherfuckers, you know, take over your free will, get up in your free will, do fuck shit, you know, mess with your motherfucking energy, siphon from you, all of the shit. I'm like, Lord, it doesn't make sense. It's how can you stand in something when these motherfuckers are standing in your shit? So I'm gonna be very pissed off. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be really mad. And I'm not gonna be just, my niceness and my sweetness is gonna go. I just had to show y'all this. So the blue vehicle pulled from over there on the side and then just parked. They swarm. I just want y'all to see how they do. They swarm. And, you know, like I say, some of them park so they can keep an eye on you, because they can't stand when you like cover up your windows and stuff. They want to be able to see. They want to be able to see on the inside of your car what you're doing, you know. And that's why I've been so harassed by other police officers when I had my shit covering up my windows, because they want to be able to see what you're doing, you know. They swarm. Look, they be swarming. I call it swarming because it's literally, when you see it, it's like I don't know, like I don't want to say theatrics. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know, like in and out, turning around, going out, coming in. Look at this shit. Like, this motherfucker came this way, right? All them parking spots over there. He came all the way over here just to turn that way when he could have went this way, right in the middle, to go where he or she had to go. Anyway, enough giving that attention. But yeah, I'm gonna be pissed off. Cause I still, like, I don't get it. You taught me boundaries and all these things, but you letting these demons all up in my space. You letting these demons, you know, disrespect me and lie on me and talk to me like, you know, the fuck, I'm the fucking dumb the fool, and I'm not. You know, you got motherfuckers who bullying me and all this bullshit, and I'm supposed to learn what from this? From that part? Cause with everything you done taught me, how can you use it when you allowing these demons to be in my space? It just doesn't make fucking sense to me. It's not making fucking sense. It's not. Okay, so we gonna see how this shit gonna go, how this shit gonna play out, and you know, we'll see. Because at the end of the day, like I told you, I ain't afraid to die. And if I gotta get psycho like these motherfuckers, I will get psycho. So God better come on. You better show me something different, because this bullshit. Look at this shit, y'all. Now this motherfucker, I done seen this truck. I don't know if it's the same person, but I done seen this motherfucker, this truck before. Look, these motherfuckers is crazy, y'all. These people crazy. These people are literally psychologically crazy. I'm telling y'all, they crazy. Look, where you going, Papa? Where you going? Where you going? You see what I'm saying? Like, they come from the back and they just swam. They swam. Where you going? Where? You know? Look at this shit. They just, that's the way that's what I call a swam. Now I say I was gonna show them more, but I be wanting y'all to see the theatrics of it, how they swam. You know, like they come in the parking lot, they come in and out, they park, and then they start their car and they leave. They never get out the car. But if they see that you record them, they try to play it off. You know, it'd be crazy. Like when I go to the public bathroom, sometimes people will come up in there and I be knowing they're fucking, you know, watching me, cause I don't hear no piss. They ain't did no shit. As soon as I'm coming out the bathroom, they hurry up and flush the toilet and then come out. You're like on the next to me. You're standing there. Your shoes, I can see your shoes at the bottom. You're not fucking doing anything. You ain't even pissing. You ain't rolling no tissue up. You ain't blowing your nose. You ain't shitting. You're standing in the fucking stall. And you flush the toilet once I leave out. You don't think I'm aware of all of the dumb shit that y'all do? And then like when I'm going up and down the aisle and I'm in the store, one of them will come and stand right by me and look at the area that I'm looking at. And if I walk off fast, they don't pick up shit. You know, it just be stupid shit like that. It be like, damn, y'all got issues. What? I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Like, I mean, I do, but I'm just like, y'all got some deep fucking wounded damn issues that I don't know what to tell you. They got some deep ass issues. Anyway, y'all, I just got out here to tell y'all this. I'm about bored of this shit. This shit is boring. I'm like, God, you know, my brain likes to expand. This shit is boring. We're like, okay, it's like watching the same movie, excuse me, over and over again. It's like, okay, that's it. Yeah, my breath look big. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to be nasty. I'm just looking at my breast. I need to get a bra on or something. But it's getting boring. It's old. It's old. It's the same shit every day. I'm just trying to learn or understand. What now? Because I feel like I've been sitting in the same place, same space, and not place meaning like literally in this city, state, or whatever, you know, park where I'm at or whatever. But spiritually, I feel like I'm parked. But my vehicle is like, no, it should be somewhere different and doing something on another level, a whole different adventure, whole different cycle. And I'm just in here like, okay, you know, my soul, that's one thing I love about my soul. If my intuition off, which it don't be off most of the time, my soul will be like, the heavens ain't doing something, or the heavens that made you repeat something you weren't supposed to, or the heavens that held you back, or, you know, my soul will tell me what's going on. And my soul been like, just, you know, we like levels up, you know that, right? You know, like where you at right now, it's like you being held back for no reason right now. Like you on park. I don't say held back. Let me change that word. Not held back. It's like you already done graduated and you waiting for put your cap and gown on, and you like, when is the graduation? When is it? You know, I graduated. When is it? And you sitting there like, okay. And it's like there's nothing in this space, this cycle. And it's not a cycle anymore because I have to repeat anything, but it's in this time and space, there's nothing more for me to learn. And I'm just sitting here like, there's nothing for me to learn. I literally haven't learned anything extra than I've already learned. You know, I feel like I'm parked. That's the best way I could say it. And I'm ready to put it in drive. And it's just like, you're parked. And it's like, okay, I'm parked. And what's next? You know? So, we'll see. We'll see. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm like, my brain so... The shit I be creating in my brain, my reality, my shit be fire. I'm like, this is not what I created. What the fuck is this? And I'm like, Lord, you ain't that boring. No shade, God. God, you ain't that boring. Why this shit is boring? Like, you too damn creative for this shit. This what this shit is. I'm being, Lord, no disrespect. I'm like, Lord, this boring as fuck. And you did not create me to be boring. Now, I could be boring, but I'm really not. But I really am. So, like, if I want to be inside and chill, I can do that. But I'm very adventurous. You know. The thoughts that come in my mind, the things that I visualize is so fucking... blow your fucking mind. You like, damn, how you came up with that? And I just look around here and I'm like, this is like, wah, wah, wah. You know, it's like, ugh. This shit is so fucking boring. That's how I feel. It's like, it's so boring. It's boring. That's all I got. I got this shit. This shit don't even taste the same. I don't know. Put this in somebody's lunchroom or something, because this shit is... I can't. And I've been trying to stop eating like fucked up foods and shit. Like these crackers I just bought. But I be wanting to snack sometime and I don't be wanting nothing to eat. That's why my ass gonna get right back big. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Alright. But these people. Yeah, this shit is boring, y'all. And I'm just like, Lord, this not it. This not it. Day in and day out, looking at these people swam and shit. It's more exciting when I'm in my place, in a place where I ain't gotta be dealing with people. It's more exciting to me there than it is sometimes being out here. Cause out here ain't nothing to see. It just the same as demonic spirits swarming, going in circles, you know, doing what they do. It's the same shit. Different day. Same shit, different day. It's just like, It ain't even about no partying or nothing, because I don't give a fuck about no partying. I don't drink. I ain't had a drink. I did taste some wine. I had some wine when I was at the hotel, these little bit of bottles. I had a little bit of that. Shit, I actually cooked with some of it, believe it or not. I put it in some of my food and cooked with it. It brought a nice flavor to my food. But I ain't even hardly drank. I sipped off that shit and threw it away. Like, all that shit bored. It's all boring to me. Like, I don't know, like the way I used to be, you know, like the party, not like that though. Like when I go out, I used to enjoy myself. You know, I used to throw them back, you know what I'm saying? If that was the atmosphere, and I didn't go out a lot, so I had a thing where if I go out, I'm gonna go have a good time, go drink and party and have a good time. But that was it. And now I used to go out like once every 3 months or less. About once every 3 months, not even that sometimes. So I was like, oh, let's drink, you know. But that shit don't even much hype me up no more. Like drinking. Now, I like to dance, but I don't even know if I know how to dance anymore, because I've been so stuck in isolation for a long ass time that I can't even tell you what having fun is no more. I can't tell you what having fun is no more. I can't tell you anything about any of that, because I don't even like have the desire to have sex. You know, after all the shit I've experienced and the shit that I know about some of my exes, man, I'm not trying to put myself out there on none of that shit. None of it. It ain't enticing to me. Not the shit that I know. You know, I'm starting to believe shit. Most of these people in the world who act like they LGBTQ plus, some of them ain't 100% lesbians. And again, what I mean 100% lesbian, it don't have nothing to do with if you mess with a guy before. I'm talking about when you in a relationship with a woman, like you don't mess with men at all no more. Like you might have experienced that. That might have been the thing you did. You're not confused whether or not you bisexual, straight, polyamorous, whatever the fuck you are. You're not confused. You know that I like girls. I've already been with guys. That's not for me. You know, I don't need a multitude of people to make me happy. I want a person, my person, me and them. You know, I'm a woman who likes a woman. I don't choose or feel or want to have sex with the opposite sex. I want to be with a woman only, faithful, true, you know, committed to that person mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. You know, not someone who says they're a lesbian, but then they go out there and fuck men behind your back. You're bisexual, and that's okay, but be honest about it. Or some of y'all may be bi-curious. Be honest that you know, like a little dick every now and then, you know, or you curious as to know if you're a lesbian, that you call yourself a lesbian. You curious as to know how it feels to be with a man. Some of y'all haven't been with the man, or some of y'all have been with the man, but maybe you're curious, you know, to see if you still like it. Be honest about that. There are people out there that will accept you for what you like. You know, but y'all be doing that fake phony ass shit, talking about I'm gay, I'm a lesbian, all of that, and I ain't no cheater and all that, and then y'all be the same motherfuckers out there backing it up on some nigga dick, being unfaithful, got dicks all in your mouth. And some of y'all be talking about y'all touch me not, don't touch me. I don't want my woman to touch me, but you got your mouth on a whole penis. You know, like, just be who you are. You know, it's okay if you call yourself a stud, or you call yourself, you know, a man, you a woman, or whatever you are. You know, It's okay that you like some dick. But where it's wrong is when you get in these relationships and you lie. And you say that I'm a touch me not, and I don't like no woman to touch me, but then you go behind closed doors and you letting a nigga run all up in that pussy. What sense that make? You afraid that your girl gonna judge you? Well, find that girl who's going to accept you for who you are. Because I'm quite sure, just like you're touch me not, there's another person out there that's a touch me like, but they like men as well. And y'all ain't got a lot of each other. Y'all do them together, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or there are women that's out there that say they're lesbians, but they're bi-curious, or they want to know how I feel to be with the man, whether they was with one or not. Or they want try it again. Tell your person, this is what it is. You will find someone that's just like you. And that's okay. But stop being fucking conniving and, devilish and sitting up there lying to people talking about you a certain way when you're not. Yeah, I'm a lesbian. I'm 100% lesbian. And you're not. And then you dog somebody else for being who the fuck they are. Some of y'all in the LGBTQ plus same people who, look at this shit. Look at this shit. I need to come over here and park. See, this is shit I be talking about. When I be talking about the boundaries, they crowd your space. Look, it wasn't good enough for me to just be sitting right there. He had to come over there. Now, why he come park over here, y'all? Tell me this. Why he come park over here and they got all the parking spots over there? Come on, y'all. And y'all can't see all the parking spots. There's an empty parking spot right there by that white car. But it's the kind of shit they do, though. 100%. They all the motherfuckers got some type of black on. Anyway, I'm just saying, this is the kind of shit they do. But be who you are. For me, I'm not even worrying about love. If God has someone for me, that's fine. But I don't want nobody who like the mess with dick every now and then. Like, that's what you like, that's cool. That's just not me. And I shouldn't have to be subjected to thinking I'm with a woman who like nothing but women, and when she leave me, she gonna let some nigga run it up in her, or she putting her mouth somewhere, then coming back in my motherfucking face, kissing all on me, knowing that she put that shit in her fucking mouth. Opening me up and being susceptible to STD, STIs. They say STIs now. I like saying STDs because that's what I grew up on knowing. Or me going down on her and she knows she let a nigga run all up in her pussy and with no condom. The fuck? Like, you're not a lesbian. And that's okay, but don't come over here with that bullshit. Don't come over here lying and shit. Yeah, I only like girls and only, yeah, right. Okay. So when you gonna want some penis? Let's talk about it. I'm not bisexual. I'm not bi-curious. I like women and only women. I've been with an ex for such and such a years. Okay. And when did you go and get some dick? That's what I should have asked some of my exes, because every one of them I asked, did you like me? And still they all lied. And now I know, and I've awakened, and God has shown me all them motherfuckers like dick. All of them that said they was 100% lesbian liked dick too. All of them. God said there's not one. Even that motherfucker. What? Used to mess with Steven. Anyway, okay. Again, not now one of them was 100% lesbian. I can say, now that I'm awakened and my intuition is on point, I can now say that I have not been with a woman that's 100% lesbian. like myself. And that means that have I been with men? Of course, duh. If you watch my videos, you'll know that. Do I want to be with a man? No. I only like women, and I have a type. I don't like all women. I'm not attracted to all women. I have a type. And now that I've evolved, I have a different type. But I like women who like women. Nothing in between the women thing. Nothing in between that. Okay? And I like women. Never mind, I'll tell y'all what kind of women I like. Ain't your business. None of your business. None of your business at all. Because y'all, some of y'all nosy. And y'all be trying to, oh, this is the kind of type she likes, so we gonna send someone that's just like that, you know, with this energy to try to trick her and try to get her to be with them. And then, yeah, nah, y'all so fucking sad. And I ain't talking about the beautiful people. I'm talking about the ugly people on the inside, y'all. You sure is ugly. Bye, beautiful people. Thank you for listening to my video. Ooh, my little stomach then popped out. Put that thing back. Thank you for listening to my video. I hope this teaches you something. This is real time with my life and what's going on with it. And I know things will get better eventually. Y'all stay safe. Now that I learned all of why people say stay safe. Keep the hope alive. And you can do it. You gotta believe in yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna believe in you if you don't.